you know, heading into the last part of the year here, and this video is going up on basically New Year's Eve. So I'm happy to say there's a few things I had to cram in last minute, and one of those things that I crammed in and enjoyed greatly was Warner Brothers' recent release, horror comedy, indie, quirky. It's got a lot of things to it, but it is The Wolf of Snow Hollow, which I'm telling you, it's different. Don't sleep on this one. If you haven't had a chance to watch this one, go out and do it. It's horror, yes, but it's a mystery. It's funny. It somewhat resembles a Wes Anderson movie in some regard. Like it definitely has a style. Maybe not as dry as that is, but it definitely has a style to it. And let me see here. I want to get the name right on this. Jim Cummings, which is the man you see right here on the front of this. He wrote, direct, and starred in this one. And there's just something different about it. You kind of pick that up early on, and you just greatly enjoy what you're watching when you're watching it. But let me go ahead and digress here and get to the plot here. He is a cop in a town where his dad, who is ailing, is a sheriff, and he's basically promising his sheriff dad that he's going to solve this case. And what is the case? Well, there's a wolf man on the loose, or at least it appears to be that way. And they kill a young lady at the start of it. Pretty gross, or or the werewolf, I should say. Pretty good graphics on that, or graphics. What am I talking about? Gore. I'll get it right in a minute. Pretty good gore on that one. Uh, the wolf looks cool when you see it. Then you go from there, and there's other people dying, and there's some gnarly violence here, topped off with some, really odd humor. So it's an odd movie in general, but it works. And of course, he's on the trail and he's having trouble with his wife who's divorced him, and his daughter staying with him, and it's kind of having issues, kind of connecting with her. People on the force he don't really get along with. So all this comes to a head, and the movie is great. I love it, and it will make my top 10 list. Not sure how high it's going to rank, but it's going to be up there. The special features on this is the impetus working with Jim Cummings, the story and the genre, the design of the werewolf. So maybe nothing to write home about in the extras, but it's definitely good. It comes with a digital code, which I've showed friends of mine this movie via that digital code so far, and they've loved it. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about it. And this is one of the last appearances, I do believe, of Robert Foster. I believe it may have been his last movie. I'm not sure, but everybody in this is good, from the cast to the makeup to the whatever. It's definitely good, and it's kind of edited weird in a way that I like. It jumps around a little bit, like something bad will happen, and while you're on that scene, you might see the before and the after of what happened, around that scene, which may sound confusing, but if you watch it, you'll understand it. And I do suggest everybody watches The Wolf of Snow Hollow, new movie, definitely on my top 10 list, 4 out of 5. Nothing like it, at least of recent memory. So I hope this one kind of grows and becomes like a cult film in a lot of ways, and I hope everybody that sees it does enjoy it, because I feel like it may be something that we talk about for a long time to come. Not saying that we're probably anywhere near the level of like Hereditary or It Follows or anything like that. That's kind of like, top 10 of the all-time decade list, but for the turn of a new decade, this is not a bad start. So it's from Warner Brothers on Blu-ray. It is The Wolf of Snow Hollow. Check this one out. Let me know what you think. I hope somebody liked it as much as I did. I feel like you will. So let me know.